Finally, some good news, people. Really, this is not a joke. In fact, there's nothing funny in this show, I'll be honest. But good news. Our good friend Rahul Bose, actor and rugby champion, well, he's got a rugby stadium apparently named after him in Odisha. What a great honor and well done, Rahul. You know what this means? We can hope now that someday, in the near future or later in the future, sports stadiums across the country may be named after actual sports people. It's called The Week That Wasn't. Starting with this news, which for you is old, but I just found out 5 seconds ago. Rahul Gandhi got a 2-year jail sentence for apparently defamation. Seems a little ridiculous if you ask me. I mean, instead of a jail sentence, maybe they could have just asked him to spell defamation and end the matter. That's irritating enough, I would suppose. Okay, but jokes apart, let's conduct a poll. I'm just going to talk to neutral people out there. All those who feel Rahul Gandhi's sentence is a bit unjustified, raise your hands. Wow, no one raised their hands. Hello. Okay, let's try this. All those who are scared to answer the question I just mentioned, raise your hands. Okay, just put your hands down. You don't be so enthused about it. Yeah, God, unbelievable. Okay, democracy is safe. We can move on. Union Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari has said that India's highways infrastructure will match the United States of America's infrastructure by 2024. However, Mumbai's road infrastructure will match the Mumbai roads of the 70s by 2024, if we are lucky. So, we'll be going backward if we are lucky. We might go really backward if we're not lucky. So, 70s mein ruk gaya, you can get out of your taxi and say, thank you, bhai sahab. For those who don't have anything to talk about, I've got some good news. You have a subject. COVID is back. People are wearing masks in the studio. Of course, we took them to a room behind and... Oh, no, don't. Let people wear their masks. How dare you? How dare you? Safety first. Actor Abhishek Banerjee, best known for his roles in Stree and Rashmi Rocket, sounds like food, this week won the award for funniest performance of the year for his role in Bhedia. Unbelievable. Although, to be fair, competition in this category was a little scarce. No politician was allowed to take part. So I think that's unfair. That's unfair. Yeah. The WPL ended in style. So that's Harmanpreet with the trophy. 7-wicket win for Mumbai Indians over Delhi in the final. And a full house witnessed the final at the Brabant Stadium CCI. Then the crowd was asked to stay back for Mumbai Indians' next match, which is this weekend. Because the Premier League continues. Females go, males come in. It's the same thing. It's like Rajya Sabha. 1/3 retire, 2/3 remain, then 1/3 more come in. It's like that. All this continues, like our show. Now, the IPL is allowing for a replacement player to be utilized in the second innings. So, at half-time, you can put in the extra batter or the extra bowler, depending on the situation. I think that's a great idea. Let's try that with our show. Here is our replacement anchor, Gorgeous George. Sorry about that. We gave him a chance to perform, and like an Indian male, doesn't perform under pressure. Sorry about that. I'm back. It didn't work out. Anyway, cops have arrested a man who sent an email death threat to Salman Khan. Contrary to wild speculation, the guy's name is not, and I stress this, ladies and gentlemen, the guy's name is not Vivek Oberoi. Vivek, it was a Vivek, but it wasn't a Vivek Oberoi. We double-checked everything. No, seriously, the man has been arrested, but instead of the court, Salman wants Big Boss to assign him a task. Sometimes it's difficult for us entertainers, the work we do, to fact and fiction, we can't separate them. You know, it's very hard for all of us, but lots more coming up. But first, the headlines. Rahul Gandhi evicted from official bungalow. IPL fever back. Pakistani set to become Scotland's first minister. Mumbai's beautification drive in full swing. Okay, before we go into our top story, let's talk about defamation. Famous guys come under defamation, may get 2 years in jail, etc., etc. So people are asking us, what about your show, The Week That Wasn't, because it could be oddly defamatory. And I say it's in the title. It's called The Week That Wasn't, which means this is the news that wasn't there. Of course, sometimes it may be there, but we are saying it wasn't there. So as far as we are concerned, it wasn't there, even if it was there. So if you think it was there, you think it was there, we say it wasn't there, even if it was there. Just to be clear. Now, our top story. Following his disqualification from the Lok Sabha, Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, ex-MP, was asked to vacate his official 12 Tughlaq Lane bungalow, which he has been occupying since 2005, when he was a wee lad. Let's meet the watchman on duty who received the notice, Mr. Arjun. I just want to inform you, Mr. Arjun Rampal.
Namaste, Sirji. Arjun Rampal this side, not Arjun. I have expression. I have the order here. Order here in my hand. It has stayed in this hand for the last 3 days.
Rampalji, what a beautiful voice. First, I want to congratulate you on your perfect English. Unbelievable. I'm not trying to make a class stereotype here, but I didn't expect the humble...
Sirji, I am not an actor. I was in the BJP first as an under secretary, but because of some corruption charges, I have been demoted to this position.
My God, how dare they? What happened?
The corruption charges were against my minister Saab in the Karnataka Vidhan Sabha. But the party decided to demote me. He is still fighting the election.
Unbelievable. So you took the fall and that's why you're here, is it?
Demotion is the backstory of many watchmen in India. Please check with your own building society.
I will in due course. But meanwhile, coming back to this eviction notice of a...
Sirji, let me read it out to you. There are 2 copies. One in English or दूसरी हिंदी में है.
Okay.
You see what I did there? I switched Hindi when I said Hindi mein hai.
Great. I mean, Mahan. Go on. Well done. The notice again. Tell me about the notice.
So in English it says, kindly get out.
Huh? That's it?
Yes, kindly get out.
अच्छा ठीक है और हिंदी में?
हिंदी में लिखा है Bro.
It said bro.
अरे सुनिए तो सही, let me please complete. Bro, यहाँ से just go.
Stop. Bro, यहाँ से go. Was this written by someone under the age of 11? Because it rhymes.
It rhymes. Also, it's to the point like the party high command.
Ah, okay. That's an interesting way of looking at it. So what's Rahul Gandhi's plan in response? What would he do now in response?
Well, he is getting the interior of one room done and a swimming pool getting installed in the garden.
What do you... How? That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, A, he's getting evicted and B, he's doing up the place.
देखिए, it is very complicated.
Complicated meaning?
देखिए, he is being evicted, but he is a Z security candidate and all Z security candidate must get a housing from the government. It is compulsory. Rule है ऐसा.
I see. What?
This means he is being evicted by the government as well as given housing of his choice by the government simultaneously.
Are you serious?
Hanji Sirji, that is why the bungalow is named Forever. अरे हमारा भी रूम जरा एसी वैसी ढंग से रखना. तो वहाँ कमल का फूल कौन रखे है सब जगह?
Forever. Acha. So this is what they mean, ladies and gentlemen, by Lena Dena. Lena and Dena at the same time. Only in this country. Keep in mind, it's a week that wasn't. All right. I'm sure those who live in Mumbai or have visited Mumbai recently have noticed all walls facing the road painted with flowers, birds and other flora and fauna. Now, apparently, this is because of the G20 that's going on every 16 to 20 minutes. Eknath Shinde himself has asked the BMC to launch a beautification drive in the city on a war footing. What's more, Shinde has asked the BMC to create and depute 5,000 Swachhta Doots, or cleanliness ambassadors, to undertake this beautification. I don't think we have 20 clean people in Mumbai, but that's another story. Joining us now is one such Swachhta Doot, or cleanliness ambassador. Let me get this name right. Dhritirashtra Harishchandra. Hello. You are Dhritirashtra Harishchandra, one of the cleanliness ambassadors.
Yes, I am the Dhritarashtra Harishchandra, but you can call me Dhriti Harry for short.
I think you should say Dhriti Harry because of the name.
I am one of the persons in charge of cleaning all of the Mumbai dirt.
From the roads I live in, it looks like there is only one person in charge. So you're a Swachhta Doot.
Not a Swachhta Doot. Swachhta Doot.
That's exactly what I meant. Swachhta Doot.
Yes, but not to be confused with Venugopal Doot.
Okay, why are you going there? I mean, let's talk about the beautification of Mumbai instead.
Yes, we are doing that. Let us start off with the slums of Mumbai. There are jhopadpattis everywhere. It is so sad how people are forced to live on the road. Gutters are flowing, people cooking on the road, 10 people sleeping in one tin shed, no fan, no window, doing their defecation in the streets. It is a tragedy.
Although now that you mention it, for example, there's cooking on the road which is properly enjoyed by a lot of people, like say Bade Mian and Kolaba, which is, there's cooking on the road. So everything is a specific thing and it's different. So we won't get into that. I'll tell you one thing from my point of view. It's about time the BMC and government dealt with this huge problem, as you said, on a war footing. So I think they're doing the right thing.
You are absolutely right. It is nearly inhuman.
So tell us in detail what you guys are doing about that.
We have taken immediate action.
And I suppose what you're going to tell us is slum redevelopment scheme.
No. Slum camouflage scheme.
What is this slum camouflage scheme?
We have covered all slums with a white cloth. What you cannot see is not there.
Covered with white cloth? That's unbelievable.
We have decided that Mumbai has to look like a modern foreign city.
Oh, one minute. Are you trying to get like Jumeirah in Dubai?
No, not exactly.
Then maybe Clark Quay in Singapore?
No. Like Pat Pong in Bangkok. Lots of lights everywhere. Jagbag.
I've never been to Patpong in Bangkok. I mean, I wouldn't know. And you have already put all the ladies behind curtains from what I gather.
Yes. Nice, no?
I won't get into that. Okay, what other beautification have you done? And again, I want specific points.
See, Mumbai should be green city. We have decided to make Mumbai green city.
And that's something we can be proud of. So what you're saying is you're building community parks, renewable energy sources will be used, you'll recycle waste, you'll plant trees.
No. Why do you have to have all that?
Then how do you plan to make Mumbai green?
By painting all the walls green color. Why plant flowers and trees? Just paint trees and flowers on all the walls. Why worry about birds coming? Paint all the birds on the flyovers. Why worry about open gutter? Just paint nice waterfalls. And all animals in natural habitat.
Actually, I would prefer if we had real animals across the Mumbai city and cutouts of human beings. I think that would work better. Maybe we can reverse that. Just a thought. So what you're saying is you're not really improving the city, the living conditions, the sustainability, the cleanliness or the pollution.
But see, those are all long-term things.
But isn't that what the BMC should be doing? Long-term planning?
What for is the need for long-term planning of the city?
What are you saying? Obviously long-term planning is needed. Why not?
G20 meeting is only for 3 days. After that, all back to normal.
That's also a point. That's a fair point. Fair enough. Okay, I totally accept that. And I mean, you don't have to do everything forever. Nothing lasts forever. We die. You live, you die. You're in parliament, you're thrown out of parliament. These things happen all the time, big deal. Okay, folks, it's time now to go to a very sensational story that we thought we'd give you because the internet is buzzing and we're always not able to understand why. So we look at it from time to time and this is the latest thing we found. Urfi Javed, one of the most famous Indians in the world has ever seen. She got an award, the OTT Play Fashionista of the Year. That's what the award is called, don't look at me. It was presented to her by esteemed fooditarian, Shri Kunal Vijayakar. Apparently she's a fashionista and she's very famous. But we found a couple of tailors just outside CNBC having a conversation. We switched our cameras on and they were discussing her. Let's cut to that. हाँ जी शुक्रिया ऑफ कोर्स हाँ ठीक है सॉरी यार उर्फी मैम फोन पे थी कहता कीवी वाली आउटफिट इज टू मच मुझे कम मटेरियल वाली आउटफिट चाहिए
अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो कीवी वाली आउटफिट टू मच
यार
ये
हाँ ये बहुत हो गया
बहुत ज्यादा
कम चाहिए अभी क्या बोलूं
और एक्सपोज करने का है
देखिए एक पॉइंट है आई थिंक कीवी से भी छोटा फल कौन सा है
कीवी से छोटा फल स्ट्रॉबेरी
लगता तो नहीं और कुछ सोचो
स्ट्रॉबेरी से छोटा फल रास्पबेरी
से नहीं हो पाएगा यार रास्पबेरी कैसा नहीं और कुछ
छोटा फल अंगूर से बनाए पूरा
अरे वही महंगाई भी एक चीज है ब्रो कम ऑन थिंक प्रॉपर्ली ब्रो
वेरी एक्सपेंसिव फैब्रिक अंगूर हो जाएगा
और कुछ
सोचते स्ट्रॉबेरी एप्पल तो बहुत बड़ा हो जाएगा पाइनएप्पल बहुत ही बड़ा हो जाएगा
मटेरियल की बात है इसमें मटेरियल
किससे बनाए ड्रेस छोटा हो हाँ आइडिया
बोलो
तो ये ऐसे लेंगे इस फैब्रिक को लेंगे ऐसे ड्रेस बनाएंगे स्ट्रैप बनाएंगे बेल्ट बनाएंगे स्कर्ट बनाएंगे ऐसा शेप होएगा
बड़े भाई एक मिनट रुको बड़े भाई ये है क्या मटेरियल क्या है
ये गुड क्वेश्चन इस मटेरियल का नाम है केएन उर्फी मैडम के लिए परफेक्ट केएन
यानी कि
केन क्या होता है?
कुछ नहीं.
कुछ नहीं.
Yes.
I love it. Urfi will love it. Urfi will love it.
Javed will also love it.
Love it. Love it.
Beautiful,
love it,
beautiful.
Love it. कुछ नहीं. क्या बात है? क्या बात है?
Oh, two really smashing, good-looking tailors. That's what I got out of that entire thing. That even in the tailor community, there's some good-looking men who could be Bollywood superstars, but chose to be tailors and to give the world better apparel instead of better entertainment. Speaking of better entertainment, we'll take a break and come back with a guarantee that there won't be any better entertainment. This is it. Welcome back to the week that wasn't. Same anchor, same set, and also same news, sadly. No, I'm just kidding. We have international news, breaking news right now. We've decided 40% of our show will be international, or at least beyond Walkeshwar, Mumbai. So here it is. USA has assured us that visitors on business visas or tourist visas can apply for jobs. This is great news for rich ladies who no longer have to smuggle their maids to the USA. Not maids, that's the wrong word. Never use that. It's called help, assistant, personal friend, or Pushpa, which is also a big movie. Want to hear something actually funny? The Congress last week asked the CBI to summon the Home Minister. So I told you it's funny. By saying this, we don't take sides. You see how we've cast this entirely appropriately for ourselves? You see that immediately. And the question, of course, is how do we know that this happened? I have no idea. We have journalists everywhere. French crowds took to the streets after Macron's pension plan was announced. Now, if I was Macron, I'd be fearing for my life. Remember last time, folks? The last time France had a revolution, you know what happened? Remember? 1789, we lost a granduncle. Yeah. Something about losing his head over some argument with the police. Pakistani origin Hamza Yusuf is said to be the first person of colour to become Scotland's first minister, replacing Nicola Sturgeon. For those of you who may not know, in Scotland, the first minister is like a prime minister and is the head of the Scottish government. All right? They don't have a second minister. It's like Kim Jong-un. You just have this one guy running it. To discuss this, joining us now from Scotland is this Scot of Pakistani heritage, mix I guess, Mohammed MacDonald. Mohammed MacDonald.
With like Arya, we fella.
It sounds a little bit like Malad West, but I guess there might be some Scottish there if we dig deep. So is that a genuine Scottish accent then?
Glad to meet you.
I'm not entirely convinced. I may have to take medication to get through this, but let's go on. So you are a Scot of Pakistani heritage.
Born and brought up there, Paji.
Born and brought up, Paji, as you say, in Scotland.
Born in Karachi, smuggled to Glasgow.
In hand baggage, I'm told. And your surname? MacDonald?
Dear laddie, when in Scotland, do as Scotland do.
Oh, so you adopted the name MacDonald.
Yes,
Probably
yes.
the first place you all ate at as immigrants, and then, why not take that name? So why MacDonald actually?
In Pakistan, I was born on a farm.
So?
So old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Hamza Yusuf, first person of color to head the government.
I dare say, we fellow, you are wrong.
Meaning?
In Scotland, there are many persons of color who have headed the government.
Really? Like, give me a name or two, give me anything.
Like Nicola Sturgeon.
Did you see that picture? How can you call Nicola Sturgeon a person of color?
This is Scotland, dear laddie, the land of whiskey and spirit.
What's that got to do with Nicola Sturgeon being a person of color, which she's not?
Have you seen Nicola Sturgeon after 3 wee whiskies, laddie? She becomes pink and she turns red, and if she's angry, she becomes purple. She's surely a person of color.
I wonder how she lost the elections. I don't mean it like that. I mean like brown color, brown.
Ah, Brown, like Gordon Brown. He too is a person of color, brown color.
I mean, for the first time, Scotland will have a head of government who is from the subcontinent, who's of Asian Pakistani origin.
That is true, wee laddie. We are very, very proud. Pakistani, he is pride of Pakistan.
So, and why is Pakistan proud of Hamza becoming head of state exactly?
Because in Pakistan, no real head of state has ever been called Hamza.
Yeah, not yet. That's true.
In Pakistan, all real head of state have always been called General.
You notice how you set up everything again, the whole bloody line, and I have to sit through it? Huh? Do you know how long and painful this whole process is? Okay, Hamza Yusuf is all set to reinvigorate the campaign for Scottish independence from the UK, right?
Yes, dear laddie, he is. As an Asian Muslim Pakistani man, he must be very used to the struggle and fight for independence.
And by that you mean a fight from who? The British?
No, from his own parents.
Oh, who? One is British. So do you think a Pakistani head of government will be good for Scotland then, in your estimation?
I don't know about that, laddie, but it will surely be good for the Pakistan.
Why?
Because after 76 years, Pakistan will have something to be proud about.
Oh, I see. So to end, there is Hamza in Scotland, there's a Rishi in Britain, and there's a Leo Varadkar in Ireland. All are, well, countries from colonial past.
Yes, we laddie. So they all three could be called colonial cousins.
Inside, I am laughing and I'm happy with this entire interaction.
Hey, Paji, Amritpal Singh ji mil gaya kya? Hey, अच्छे तुम.
Anyway, last week, Kunal and I thought we could change our professions. After all, it was World Poetry Day, and we are both poets. You may not know this because we haven't got the fame of some of the other poets. But Javed Akhtar himself has called me twice and said, "Who are you?" So, that stands for something. So we thought if we can write this show, we could write some poetry as well, and we should put it out there for these millions of viewers that may watch this show. Dog, frog, meat, peat, geet, coop, poop, choop.
साइरस
हाँ जी
मेरी बात सुनो। मैंने एक कविता लिखी है।
अच्छा, सुनाओ
सुनाओ क्या? तो अर्ज किया है कि कल मैंने जिंदगी को देखा, कल मैंने जिंदगी को देखा जैसे एक तरफ अमिताभ दूसरी तरफ रेखा।
नाइस। आगे
बस इतना ही है।
यू कॉल दिस पोएट्री?
ठीक है एक और है।
अच्छा, दिस बेटर बी गुड यार। चलो
सुनाओ। मैं क्या?
हाँ सुनाओ।
प्यार आंख मिचोली खेल रहा था। प्यार आंख मिचोली खेल रहा था, वो अपने बीवी को झेल रहा था। प्यार आंख मिचोली खेल रहा था, वो अपने बीवी को झेल रहा था। बीवी उसे देखकर भड़क गई, क्योंकि वो बाजू वाले मर्द को देख रहा था। वाह क्या लिखी है पोएट्री।
सॉरी, दैट्स इट, हो गया?
मुझे नहीं अच्छी लगी।
ओके यार, एवरेज।
यू कैन राइट बेटर देन मी। तो सुनाओ यार, सुनाओ तुम्हारी भी पोएट्री सुनाओ।
अच्छा ठीक है, फॉर वर्ल्ड पोएट्री डे मैंने कुछ अच्छे पोएम बनाए। लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट इट। और ये है पोएट्री। जब तक चलेगी मेरी सांस,
वाह 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 वाह।
जब तक चलेगी मेरी सांस, मैं कभी तक ना जाऊंगा।
वाह वाह वाह।
जब तक चलेगी मेरी सांस, मैं कभी तक ना जाऊंगा। जब मेरी सांस भागेगी, मैं बहुत फास्ट भाग जाऊंगा।
वाह क्या बात है, क्या बात है। हम लोगों को यही प्रोफेशन चूज करना चाहिए।
हाँ जी। मैं सोचता कि ये स्मगलिंग वगलिंग बंद करो, अभी बहुत हो गया।
हम राइटर बन जाते हैं।
ये माल टाइम पे नहीं आता है कभी तो कभी भी एक लाइन है पोएट्री में, लेट्स ट्राई दैट। कभी माल नहीं आते हैं।
कभी माल नहीं आता है।
हाँ,
आते हैं नहीं, आता है।
नहीं, प्लूरल है ना, बहुत माल है उसमें। So here's the interesting thing, the show is coming to an end and we wanted to end with an IPL gag because that's what we do during IPL season, but we aren't able to do it because of duration issues, so we'll have to go next week with that.
Glasgow, McDonald's.
सब उधर मत करो।
Take your time.
Go to the first line.
You see how oh sorry, हाँ।
चलो, I'm ready.
I go right?
बात कर रहे तो ईपी दिखेगा ही ना।
Rolling. Play some sad music.
Top star, correct.
Born and Borat.
वहाँ कमल का फूल कौन रखे है सब?